All right. Love, light, prosperity. I do apologize. The last video I had to cut off. There were some changes within the live stream that I needed to do. So we are starting with March forecast, okay, for all signs. We are beginning with Pisces. I've already done my call to prayer and I've blessed this space. So now we're just going to go straight in. So Pisces, when it comes to you, Pisces, we've got your own energy coming in with the goddess of the moon, which is giving me definite the moon card, okay, in regards to traditional tarot. Um I feel like Pisces during this season, and I also see at the bottom of the deck, yin and yang. Okay, yin and yang giving me balance energy. So Libra. So between this time frame up until October time frame, I definitely feel like there is a lot going to come up to the surface for you. There's a lot being illuminated after a period of being probably put in the dark with certain situations, because I see like very mystical, very mysterious energy. I feel like you're coming out of this energy and you're moving into your yin and yang flow. Okay, it may be off-putting. Okay, it may be off-putting. I feel like there's going to be many challenges that you are going to face, Pisces, from this point up until March. But I feel like all of this is to say that things are meant to come to the surface, because it needs to, because I hate to say it, but it's definitely giving me like a pimple, right? When a pimple needs to surface up, it pushes up, right? And as painful as that is coming up to the surface, when you finally release the pressure of it after the explosion, right? You're able to finally like feel relief. And I feel like that's what it's giving. Like I'm also seeing like a cooking pot, like a pressure pot, right? Like when the steam is just so much, and when the steam finally lets out, it's like you're finally able to breathe. So Pisces, I definitely feel like from the forecast that I'm seeing from now until October, there's going to be major shifts, major things coming up to the surface that may not feel pretty, that may not look pretty, that may not come to you as um something that you asked for, but it is needed. All right. Stay grounded. I'm hearing stay grounded within your truth, stay grounded within your energy. Okay. Um, let's see. Hold on a second. Let's continue. Stay grounded. Stay grounded, okay? I'm hearing that heavy, Pisces. Even if you feel like you're drowning, okay? Because I feel a lot of you drowning in emotions, drowning in feeling, just drowning, okay? Be careful, Pisces. Okay, feel what you feel. Feel what you feel. Right now we're doing March forecast, okay? We're starting with Pisces. All right, you guys are more than welcome to run it back on YouTube. We just started. So if you're here, share the live, all right? Tap the screen. Make sure you are following, okay? We are on YouTube if you guys want to run this back. Pisces, things are coming up to the surface, okay? A lot of what was being in the dark is now being illuminated. And there's a reason why it's being illuminated for you at this time, all right? Um, Yeah, look, the strength, but the strength came out in the reverse. The strength came out in the reverse, okay? So right now, I'm telling you, Pisces, what it is that you're going through is some heavy. All right, you're feeling some heavy shit. Okay? Anything in the dark, right? That ends up coming to light, it's uncomfortable. It's unbearing. It's a lot. It's very heavy, and you're really trying to hold your crown up. I see it, but you don't feel like you've got it. All right, stand firm, Pisces. Queen of water, you see what I'm saying? Your own energy, You guys are literally repressing what you're feeling. You're meant to feel right now, even if it hurts. Ding, you heard that? Even if it hurts, look at that. The high priestess in reverse. You see what I'm saying? With the call at the bottom. Listen, God is talking to you. God is talking to you, Pisces. God is talking to you at the bottom of the deck. You got the call. All right. What is happening to you right now in the current energy? It may be a lot. It may be intense. It may be something that honestly you didn't even expect. Okay, for a lot of you, I see that you guys are wallowing in your emotions. You guys are very much in your own energy. I see a lot of you really insecure about yourself, insecure about the unexpected, insecure about the future. I see you guys really battling within yourself. Okay, the Queen of Waters in reverse is definitely showing me that you are not moving in your element, and that alone tells me that you are going against your intuition. Your intuition has been telling you things. Your intuition has literally been showing you certain things. There may have been certain red flags, right, that you've seen um that you probably didn't pay mind to, or you just kind of put to the side. But judgment is being called. Judgment is being called in this matter. Okay. And with judgment here, I definitely feel like whatever was going to happen or whatever is happening was meant to happen. It was already written. So there's nothing that you could do to change the situation. I hear that loud and clear, Spirit. Loud and clear. All right. Yeah, look, the moon again. I'm telling you, you're coming heavy into your energy. Pisces. Pisces, this is a very strong energy, Pisces. I'm not even going to hold you. Pisces. 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 Yeah, you guys are really kind of like you're it's like you're trying to wait out a situation. I see you waiting out a situation. Um and it seems like whatever it is, whatever seeds you've planted within the situation, like it seems very long term. It seems like this isn't not just anything that recently happened. It definitely feels like this is something that you invested in. So it hurts. It hurts. I'm hearing it hurts. Um it hurts. Something hurts here. Something hurts. I don't know what it is. Oh, look, I cut the deck and it said retreat. I cut the deck and said retreat. So whatever it is, this could be a person, right? This could be somebody that you had time vested with. All right. But I'm hearing retreat. Whatever it is that you're feeling, you're meant to feel it, but I feel like you're meant to feel it alone, okay? Because I feel like this pain is coming from somewhere or someone. This is not a pain inflicted on you, Pisces. You thought it was safe to love. Pisces. Pisces. What is the energy for Pisces? Past life relationship, but it's in the reverse. All right. So whatever the situation that's going on, Pisces, is definitely giving a situation where it's dealing with somebody from your past. All right. Children could be involved. All right. Children could be affected at this time. Worth waiting for is in reverse. I definitely feel like there's a lesson being learned here. All right. Something is about to unfold for you very soon, Pisces. And I don't know if you are going to be ready. I don't know if you're going to be ready to hear this. I feel really causing you to look at the situation differently. And I don't think you like it. I don't think you like it. Pain, pain, pain. Disturbed. I'm hearing like defeated. Like how could you? Oh, look at that. Vishuda. Vishuda. Let's see what this is talking about. Vishuda. And it's blue. It's in your element. Water element. Um, this is your throat chakra. All right, this is your throat chakra. It's saying now it came in the cross. It came in the cross, but then I put it in the upright. So I'm gonna read both. Okay, Pisces. This is your energy. All right. It says, "Is there something you know you need to say, but you can't muster up the courage to say it? Have you been waiting to get to a specific point to begin sharing your truth? But every day that moment feels further and further away. Let me tell you something. That moment is now. It is time for you to begin expressing the divinity that exists inside of your soul through the gifts the universe has blessed you with. Whether it's through words, movement, food, art, or music, it's time to express yourself and let your truth echo." Okay? That's definitely big, Pisces. That's definitely big. There's something here that you're not speaking on, all right? There's something here that you're not speaking your truth about. Your throat chakra is blocked. You may be feeling a certain type of way about a situation and you're not speaking your truth. All right? It says, "You came to this world to speak and express, and you are doing so beautifully. Now it is time to let your unique vibration shine. Speak your truth. Write your message. Sing your soul's language. Express your innate art. This is a wonderful time to begin any communication related projects, such as a book, podcast, or business, or take your existing project to the next level. The throat chakra reminds us to speak our truth, so continue to share what's on your mind with your closest relationships. Remember that it is just essential to listen as it is to speak, and great communication skill comes in mastering both. Listen to those around you to deepen relationships, and listen to those who inspire you to deepen wisdom. Know that most communication is not in the words spoken, but rather in their expression. This is the time for you to craft your own." That's big. That's big, Pisces. Big. All right. Last, we're going to tackle money for March. Money for March. Writer. Listen, whatever it is that you're going through right now, there's a need for you to really express that through writing, okay? Because expression is coming here. So, not saying that you need to journal your stuff to the public, right? But I definitely feel like there's a need for you to everything that you have bottled up inside. Words are magic. So make sure that you use paper and pen and release. Release. All right. Writing is going to be your best friend during this process for you. All right. We're going to go into the next sign. We're going into the next sign. We're going into Aries. Aries, tap in, tap in, tap in, Aries. All right. We're going to tap in for Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever you may have these placements, or if you're a cross watcher. All right, we're about to tap into your energy. 14 minutes. 14 minutes, Aries. And then we got Taurus after. All right, let's go for Aries. Holy Spirit, holy angels, divine truth, divine wisdom, divine counsel. What is the energy for Aries, please? Energy for Aries. Energy for Aries. Energy for Aries. Energy for Aries, Spirit. Hello, Lady Cam. We are doing our March forecast. We are on Aries. We've already done Pisces. Gracias, cariño, bendición. Oh, all over the place. Let's tap in. Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries. Man holding a heart. And then door to romance. I don't know, something about love for March. Some of you may be coming off a bit indecisive in the month of March, okay? Aries. We have a door to romance here. So love is definitely something that's within your energy. Um maybe there it's like you're wanting love, but it's hard for you to express love. I'm getting that. Because there's like a conflict here. Or maybe there's an ending cycle, right, in regards to the way that you love. Maybe something is shifting, right? Because I see the number 9 and then I see the 3. And then when you add 3, that's 6. So 3, 6, 9. So I feel like a lot of you have been manifesting, right? You went from a period, Aries, where love wasn't anything that you were really interested in. I feel like maybe you were a bit off put by it. But I see that there's a change of heart here with the daughter romance. Like it's like you're allowing that energy to flow in for you. I sense that for you, Aries, I don't know. I feel like you know how Aries is like the dominance, like wanting to really you're the first zodiac, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like sometimes you feel like you're stumbling. You don't want to stumble when it comes to relationships. It's like you don't want to lose your dominance. But I don't know, something about love is really softening to you right now. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'm seeing that. Okay. Um love, love, love. Okay, let's see for Aries. For Aries, what is the energy? What is the energy for Aries? For March forecast. For the March forecast. For the March forecast. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever you may have these placements, okay? This is for you. Yeah, we have the Queen of Earth. All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, when it comes to ooh, yeah, the moon. Let's do one more. One more for Aries. And the 8 of water. But that's coming out in the reverse. All right. So, yeah, and the 3 of cups at the bottom of the deck. So, okay, for you, Aries, I definitely feel like you are in a position in your life where you're really looking long term here. Okay, you are really focused on your structure, your home, your surroundings. I really feel like you're really sensing the energy that is surrounding you. You're wanting to, it's like I'm seeing like a horse's stable, right? Like a horse, the way that the horse is, it's like it's motion, it's freedom, it's you know what I'm saying? It's like the love that you yearn for is a stable but a freeing love. All right? One where you can really be yourself, right? With no judgment, with no secrets. Like it's definitely giving very open relationship. All right. And I feel like that's brewing up, right? There's trust building. Some of you guys may have come crossed a new territory when it comes to love, right? I definitely feel like a lot of things are being shown to you, and it's like really divine, because when I look at this card here, it's like the universe is literally sending you this blessing, right? It's like sprinkling dust of blessings and abundance. Very nurturing, very healing. Okay, I feel that. And I feel like for some of you, this love can even be very healing and therapeutic to you. Something that you've manifested, you called on with the Three of Cups. You know, I see celebration. I see great things happening ahead. Lots of water. So I definitely feel like your cup is overflowing or is about to be overflowing. Um, I picked that up heavy. Let's I can't remember I can't remember how I was doing it before. As far as which decks I was going with. So I'm just going with it, okay? Um, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Um, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And the Seven of Wands in reverse. All right. So collective, I feel like for you, outside of what you're experiencing in regards to your partnerships, work could feel a bit strong right now. Something in regards to work, okay, Aries. I don't know if you've not been feeling motivated or haven't had any really ambition, or you're just kind of losing the love that you had for your work. But I definitely feel like maybe it's the environment, the people surrounding you, right? That just don't make it fun anymore. People who are just really dry, who have really bad attitude. It's like toxic. It's giving me toxic environment. And it's like you feel a bit defeated because at one point you did like what you were doing, but I feel like right now, you're a bit overwhelmed. You don't like how this is making you feel. And I could understand that. I don't know. I feel like there's some change within work happening here, Aries. All right. This is for the month of March. I definitely feel that. Okay. I definitely feel that. Yeah, worth waiting for. Listen, divine timing is at play. All right. Divine timing is at play. Trust in the universe, trust in the guides. Spirit is saying that there's a need for you to keep an open mind. All right, keep an open mind in the month of March. Um, I feel like after a period of separation, um, there is going to be some major significant changes here for you, okay? Yeah, past life relationships. I feel like certain things from your past may come up for you. And it may not be how you thought it was gonna be, but spirit is saying, just let it roll and let it play out how it needs to, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Let's get a message for our highest self for the month of March for Aries. Vata. We got lots of blue energy here, okay? Lots of blue energy. Blue may be one of your colors, okay? But we have Vata. Vata. Where you at, Vata? Here we go. Vata. It says, Creative One, it is time to let your ideas flourish. You have gotten a gust of the Vata wind energy and are riding its waves out to deeper waters. Ideas are bubbling within you, and your body has become a vessel for its creative blessings. Allow yourself to dance to the rhythm of your thoughts and let them take you to higher places. The veil between the stars and earth has been lifted, and the downloads you are receiving are straight from the universe. Be sure to anchor them down to this earth with action so your visions can manifest into reality. So, whatever it is that you're brewing up, Aries, all right, there's a need for you to get it out. All right, there's a need for you to really work this manifestation out so it can become a reality. Whatever it is that you are wanting to do, it is feasible, it is possible. You will win. All right. Trust the guidance of the universe. Trust your creative flow. All right, look, take action. Okay, that keeps coming up. Aries, there's a need for you to move in your energy. All right, whatever your question, um, whatever it is that you're questioning, yo, it's telling you to go for it. All right, take action. All right, this could be a certain project that you're working on. This could be, certain things that you've been thinking about doing. um I'm hearing you need to go for it. All right, stop getting in your way. Stop getting in your own way. I feel like you keep getting in your own way, collective. Like, what is this about? What is this about? All right, we're going on to the next sign. We're going on to Taurus. Do we have any Taurus in the building? Taurus, where you at? Tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in. We're going to start you at 26 minutes. 26 minutes for Taurus. We've already done Pisces and Aries. We got Sag in the building. I see you, beloved. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. We on you. Let's tap in. For Taurus. All right, Taurus. Let's see what's in your energy for the month of March. What is in Taurus's energy for the month of March, Spirit? For the month of March. For the month of March. You guys, if you would, share the live. All right, if you're here, make sure you're tapping the screen. I'm big on reciprocity, all right? So even if we're not on your side, just make sure you're putting in that energy. Taurus, you've been feeling a little bit lost in your ways, okay? You've been feeling a little bit lost in your ways. All right, you've been on a journey, Taurus. Slow and steady. You've definitely been on a journey. And I feel like this journey, I'm gonna pull one more. Spirit is saying pull one more. I feel like this journey could have something to do with family. Maybe there's a long family journey here. Maybe some of you guys have been going through Taurus. I feel like when it comes to you, there could be some sort of imbalance when it comes to family. Maybe you're dealing with family members with who have some sort of illness here. Not just illness, there could be certain behaviors, certain addictions, just something causing the imbalance, causing it friction here for you, Taurus. And I feel like it's been a long journey. And it's like, although you want to, although you want to be there with love, there's also like, I'm feeling anger. Okay, I'm feeling anger. Because you can't understand why. There's like no logic behind why people do the things that they do. I'm hearing that strongly. Taurus. Energy for Taurus for the month of March. I feel like March is going to be it's going to be a trying time for you. Okay? You're going to be worried a lot. There's a lot of worry here. A lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, and it's like you're wanting to release it, you're wanting to let go, but you're unable to. Yeah, the 7 of Earth. A lot of you guys are really exhausted. A lot of you guys want to give up. Y'all don't want to deal with this anymore. Yeah, the 9 of Wands. You're burnt out. You're exhausted. You're wondering if there's going to be any new opportunities. Like, because I'm hearing like, and it's crazy because I'm hearing what I said earlier. Like, this can't be life. It just seems like minor inconveniences continue to occur in your life, and you're just like, this can't be real. Like, it's bad enough this just happened like 2 seconds ago, and now it's like, you can't catch a break. You can't catch a break. But despite everything that is transitioning right now in your phase and on your journey, I I feel like, not all hope is lost. All right, not all hope is lost. I don't know why I'm hearing that song, "A Wish Upon the Star." I'm not gonna sing because my throat I don't know, it's a little off right now. It seems very, very low, and I don't want to mess it up worse. But I'm hearing like I'm wishing on a star. Like, don't forget to pray. All right. If you feel down and out, if you feel like things aren't working out, if you feel like things are just, um, if things just keep escaping you or life is just getting hard, like, don't forget to pray. All right. Pray out, call out to your angels, call out to your ancestors, call out, for guidance. Like, I dare you talk to your guardian angel because your guardian angel is here for you specifically. I dare you call out to your guardian angel, Taurus. Shift. But it's definitely giving your energy being tested right now. And there's a need for you to really trust in your divine faith. Faith is something big here. Faith is something big here. All right. Don't lose your faith. Don't lose your light. Don't allow your light to distinguish, okay? Or extinguish, excuse me. Yeah. It's time that you come to a resolution, all right? Start resolving. Start resolving whatever disputes you have. I feel like you will go into a position where tension will finally be let go, because I feel like you're finally just gonna walk away from it all. All right. Yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles, a couple flipped over. I'm not gonna take them, but I definitely do feel like you guys are gonna be walking away from a lot. Okay, in the month of March, I think it's gonna be like the beginning. Okay, the beginning where things are starting to unfold for you, come to light. You're starting to see things for what they are. If you're not able to compromise and work with me, then I don't need you around my energy. I see a lot of cutting off. I see a lot of cutting off for you in the month of March. But I see you gaining a lot more after this cutoff. Yeah, unrequited love. Unrequited love. A lot of you guys have been dealing with an energy that has not been reciprocating the same type of energy you've been giving. I feel like the situation is going to cause you to, learn to forgive. Okay. Not saying that you need to go back with the energy, but I definitely feel like it's this whole situation um is this whole situation is showing you, your willpower. How determined are you to stay in a situation that isn't good for you? How long are you going to continue to go against your intuition? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's giving. Because you're allowing your passions, right, to overtake your logic, and it's not working in this case. What's up, Rosa? Bendición, mama. It's not working in this case. What was that? I don't know what that sound was. Spirit. Oh, it's a heart me. Why did it make that loud ass sound? Let's tap into Taurus's higher self, please. A message from Taurus's higher self. Oh, karma. Look at that. Karma. Karma. We're going to read that, Taurus. Let's see what that's about. Karma for Taurus. It says the sum of one's actions. It says positive karma. You have done a lot of good on this planet, and the universe is rewarding you in her favors. Life feels a little easier, a little more colorful, a little more beautiful. You are walking on the path towards your purpose, which creates the greatest karma one can experience. By saying yes to the purpose of your soul, you are saying yes to the greater power of the universe. Continue devoting your life to the service of spirit, and life will continue to unfold its wonders. I love that, Taurus. I love that. All right, you've done a lot of good karma, and that karma is going to come back to you. All right. That good karma is going to come back to you. If you try to help somebody and they took your kindness for weakness, you know, you're somebody that's always going to be a peacemaker, and because of that, spirit is always going to bless you. All right. So when it comes to you, especially if you have children, okay, if you have children, I'm hearing there's a need for you to really play peacemaker, okay. Choose your battles wisely. I know some certain children or adults that are still children, if you get what I'm saying, like maybe they just graduated, I don't know, like younger adults. If you feel like you can't keep the peace there, try to go with a different approach. Try moving with a different approach is what I'm hearing when it comes to that. Don't stress yourself out. Don't stress yourself out, Taurus. All right. Taurus, that's what I have for you. I hope that resonated. All right. If you need to run back your reading, make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right. Don't play with your girl. We're going to get into Gemini. Gemini. Where you at, Gemini? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Gemini. We gonna tap in. You manifesting. I'm manifesting too, girl. Where my Geminis at? I'm gonna get I'm snacking over here, y'all. We got any Geminis on the chat? All right, Gemini. Gemini. If you guys are here, welcome. Make sure you're tapping and sharing the live. All right, and make sure you're following. I am live on YouTube, so if you would like to run back this collective reading, you guys can always do that by clicking the link in my bio, okay? It's my Linktree. It has all of my links on there. All right. Gemini. I don't know why I just whistled. All right, I don't know why I just whistled, but I'm definitely feeling lots of natives. Lots of native energy with Gemini. Lots of Gemini. I mean, lots of native. Ooh, broken heart. And this went into my water. Listen, I'm hearing healing, healing, healing. You have a broken heart, Gemini. And I feel like your words or something about words have cut deep for you, Gemini. Your heart is broken. Your energy is surrounded by a lot of broken energy. Yeah. Your throat chakra, your words. I feel like it's either your words or somebody's words that really cause something, a rift here with the storm warning. Something about, I don't know. I don't know if you tend to, if your words, you realize how strong your words are, Gemini, but I definitely feel like you're being affected by words or somebody is being affected by your words. Let's tap more into this energy, Spirit. Let's tap more into this energy. What happened? I see lots of brokenness here. For Gemini, this is for month of March forecast. Yeah, look, the messenger of Earth. So the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. This could be even with an Earth sign. Okay, this could be an Earth sign: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Look, all Pentacles. Definitely giving me Earth sign with Emperor at the bottom. I feel like for a lot of you, when it comes to your energy, there's been things that have, there's been a lot at play here. All right, certain words were said in a conversation that didn't, that don't align with your core spirit. Okay. Um, it seems like there was a major shift here. Okay. Could be with other people, but I definitely feel like there was a major fallout. Gemini, there's a major fallout here. And it could be with people that you've had built long-term friendships with, long-term connections with. And I feel like, and you know what it's giving? It's definitely giving me the energy of like, I don't want to say politics, but you know when you discuss politics at your work, it can make things very uncomfortable. And I feel like for some of you, that could be something at hand. Like maybe there's something that you really feel strongly about, and something was said about it in a very like rude and condescending way. And I feel like that broke your heart because you didn't expect that coming from that person. And that's the thing with certain people, like we hold people to certain expectations, and then when they act a certain way, we disappoint ourselves. And I think that's what ultimately this is, what happened. But I definitely feel like your heart is shattered about the situation. I don't know if it's on the other party, right? But I definitely feel like a lot of things are being tested for you, Gemini, especially in the workplace. I don't know why I'm getting workplace. Okay, month of March, there is going to be lots of chatter, but I'm hearing don't stoop down, don't stoop low. All right, if they shoot low, let them shoot low. You don't stoop down low. All right, I see some fast changes coming here for you. All right, stay in your power. All right, there is going to be a decision that needs to be made here. Okay, and this could be pertaining to maybe a new idea that you may have, or just like a new direction. But what I'm hearing is, once you hear this news, don't like sit on it. All right, once you hear these news, whatever is coming for you in the month of March, Gemini, I'm hearing don't sit on it. Because I feel real stalemate energy. All right, yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. Let's continue. Ooh, dang, all these cards fell. Hold on. We have codependency here and love yourself first. So Gemini, I really do feel like in your energy right now, I don't know if you're feeling codependent on certain people, certain energies, um, or people are codependent upon you. But I feel like there's a need for you to really, really, really love yourself. Give yourself the time and the energy that you need. Don't downplay your necessities, okay? Please don't do that. Please make sure you're taking care of yourself, okay, before you are taking care of everybody else. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying, Gemini? All right, a message from your higher self. A message from your higher self. Let's get that message. Purpose is definitely coming in strong here. All right, purpose is coming up here strong. I'm hearing a plane too. So there could be some sort of trip or travel here. All right. Self-study. All right, listen to this strongly, Gemini. It says we were each born with a book of infinite wisdom, stories, inventions, and emotions. This book is our own consciousness. If we take the path to truly studying the self, we will never become bored with our findings. Instead of trying to acquire more information, take the focus inward. There are cosmos in your consciousness you have yet to venture into that have more beauty than any artwork, more mystery than your favorite thriller, and more magnificence than all earthly creations. However, the passport required to reach these vistas is stillness. Through withdrawing from external stimulus, you can move into the true stimulus, the world inside and beyond you. That's what I was saying. You know, the focal point here should be you. I know that you, Gemini, like to make sure everybody is good, but in the making of you doing that, you've broken your own heart, right? Because you were expecting people to move a certain way and they didn't. You expected, right? And when you expected, it ended up becoming a disappointment. So learn to study yourself. That way when you get into situations like this, you know how to move accordingly. It's a lesson. All right. Don't take the loss as a loss. Take it as a lesson. You're learning from this. Study yourself. There's a need for you to study yourself, know yourself. When you know yourself, I feel like you'll make more wiser choices. You'll make more wiser choices. Gemini. Yeah, look, setbacks. When you help people, you set yourself back. You see what I'm saying? I can't make it. I can't make it more clear than what it is, Gemini. You can help whenever you want to help, right? But help when you can. All right? Because I feel like sometimes you overextend yourself in certain situations that you don't even belong in. And because you do that, look at you now. You're over here with a broken heart. You can't understand why. It's because you don't know how to leave things be. You want to be in control. Gemini, you can't. You can only be in control of yourself. Do you understand, Gemini? Let me know if you understand, Gemini. We're going to Cancer. We're going to go at Cancer. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cancer. Let's do 49. Hold on, y'all. I see you, Libra. Libra's going to be in a little bit. Ooh, I got insect in my eye. We got Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. All right. Cancer. Let's begin, Cancer. Oh, y'all here. What is the current energy surrounding Cancer, Spirit? Energy surrounding Cancer. The Thinking Woman in reverse. What is the current energy? And the woman holding a heart in reverse. God, Cancer, what is this? Some of y'all are not thinking clearly. Some of you guys got either I'm hearing some of you guys may have certain people who are at play with your emotions. Okay. I hate to say it, but some of y'all are really playing yourselves. You're not thinking clearly when it comes to love. You're not thinking clearly when it comes to love, Cancer. Okay. And I feel like this is also bringing issues financially. I don't feel like you're in the right position right now. You're not thinking clearly. There could be a certain situation with there could be a situation with someone here that's causing you to not think thoroughly, not think clearly. Because I feel like my brain is very foggy. Like my eyes are kept, like it's like I'm not trying to see what it is. What is this energy for Cancer? Yeah, the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're not really secure right now. All right, the Tower. You're not really secure about your choices right now. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. And the Moon. I feel like this is what I'm hearing. Like, who are we kidding? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here, Cancer? Are you doing it for the fun? Like, I don't understand what's going on here. You know what you want. You know what you want. You're clear on your manifestations, but what you're drawing in is not what you're calling in. What you're drawing in is not what you're calling in. Ooh. This feels real sloppy. This feels real sloppy. Cancer. I feel like there's a lot happening right now. For some of you, you guys are ignoring it. You're choosing to ignore it. There's a lot coming up to the surface and you're not wanting to accept the truth of it. Which I would not advise. Because your intuition is never wrong. Your intuition has always steered you in the right place. So why are we not following our intuition, Cancer? Yeah. There's lots of conflict around you. I don't know. Do you thrive in conflicts? Is that what this is? Do you thrive in conflicts? There's a lot of things going on around your energy. All right. Depressed, missed opportunity, false relationships, false partners, karmic partners. All right. There's definitely a lot of distrust here. I feel like there is a lot that you're not focusing on. I feel like there's a lot of distraction here. There's a lot of distraction here, Cancer. Thank you for the gifts. I don't know why I keep making that sound. Look at y'all. Y'all going against your own bendición, mama. Y'all going against your own judgment. That's crazy. That's crazy, Cancer. Like what? Why are we not listening to our inner voice? You know what I'm saying? Why are we not listening to our inner voice? Like, what are we doing here? You're choosing to stay in an unstable connection. You're choosing to stay in an unfit environment. Like, what is this about? Are you losing touch with yourself? Are you losing reality, Cancer? I hate to be on you about this, but it's like, it's like you're mistaking chemistry. You're mistaking chemistry for some sort of feeling. You're avoiding everything. You know what I'm saying? You're going against, look, religious factors. You're going against your core beliefs. You're going against your core beliefs. I feel like March is going to be a very, look, express your love. That's what I'm saying. You keep getting into situations where you're not being loved fully, you're not being loved properly, you're just taking breadcrumbs. That's what it feels like. You are literally dealing with a breadcrumb situation. mm, 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 mm. You don't think that you're worthy of more? You don't think you're worthy of more, Cancer? There's no way. There's no way that you are going against what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you're literally diverting your own path. You're literally going the complete opposite. You're moving with no direction, no insight. What is this about? Let's get a message from your higher self, because this right here is crazy, Cancer. And I'm not judging. I'm not judging. This came out in the reverse. Anja. I'm not judging y'all. Okay? That's not what I'm here doing. But I need y'all to really like tap in. Okay? Because why are you going against your own intuition? Why are you going against your purpose? We about to tap in. We about to tap in and see what's up. All right, your third eye. Your third eye. That's why. Your third eye. This is your third eye. Have you been finding yourself in negative situations? Oh, look at that. Uh-huh. Have you been finding yourself in negative situations that you never saw coming? This is because your third eye is blocked. Damn. This is why, Cancer, you can't be in tune with your intuition because your third eye is blocked. This is because your third eye is blocked. Your third eye is your intuitive self and constantly guiding you in the direction of your purpose. However, you have to know its language to listen. Before making a decision, tune into your body. What is it telling you? What is your intuitive hunch? What does your body say before your mind? Notice the physical cues. Do you feel heavy or expansive? It is bringing forth fear, or is it just nervousness of the unknown? What would you tell a friend in your situation? Before asking anyone for advice, tune into your body's wisdom to strengthen your third eye's vision. That's what that is. That's what that explains it. That explains it loud and clear. Reason why you keep going against your keep going against what it is, what's for you, is because you're not tuned into yourself. You're seeking advice from others that don't know you, that won't give you the best situation advice, that won't help you the way you need to be helped. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Spirit, for Cancer. A lot of y'all need to really journal. All right? Y'all need to journal. Y'all need to see the truth on paper. Because I feel like you've been just living out here so freely that you are really not seeing the context of your situation. All right? You're making bad investments. Bad investments over time is going to get you bankrupt. Oof. Cancer. I hope y'all hear me loud and clear. Y'all got to clear out these blockages. Y'all need to start really tapping into your self. See what your body is trying to tell you before you make a decision, because I feel like the decisions you're making are not rational. They just don't make sense. They don't make sense, right? But they're not going to make sense to somebody who has their third eye open. Your third eye is completely blocked. And this is the reason why you keep making excuses for lame behavior. Oof. Yes, I said what I said. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. I don't sugarcoat. I keep it straightforward here. And if that's not what you're looking for, then I'm not the reader for you, beloved. I'm going to tell you right now. All right? I hope the truth will set you free. Honest to God, I really do. Because that's crazy. All right, at 60 at an hour, we're going to tap in for Leo. For Leo. Leo is next. Leo is next. All right. We're going to get ready for Leo, Spirit, for Leo. I don't know why I'm looking at my water and I'm seeing chicken feet. But chicken feet can be significant here for my Leo collective. Something about chicken feet. Maybe you're needing a chicken foot. Chicken foot is really good for good luck. All right, Leo, chicken foot and hoodoo practices. If you guys want to look it up, you're more than welcome to. All right, for Leo. For Leo spirit. Current energy for Leo. Leo, your solar plexus, your sacral. Your sacral chakra is blocked. Your creativity flow. You're not tapping into creative flow, and I feel like you're missing out opportunities. All right. There are certain contracts that you are choosing not to complete. It seems like, I don't know if you feel like there's just not a strategy or you haven't been trying to strategize, but I feel like the opportunities are endless the way you look at it. Opportunities will be endless for you depending on how you look at it. If you choose to view your cup half empty, then that's on you. But if you choose to look at your cup half full, then that's another perspective. But I feel like you're cutting yourself short. Leo. There are opportunities here. There are certain legal contracts here. Some of you guys may be dealing with some contract legal binding issues, okay? Some of y'all could be going through court litigations for some of you. You're feeling like maybe certain things haven't gone your way. Spirit, show me for Leo. Energy for Leo, Spirit. I feel like y'all want the truth. Y'all want the truth. I'm hearing that loud and clear. We just want the truth. We just want the truth. Bestie, what's up, Bestie? I'm going to finish this live stream and then we're going to tap into your reading, okay? Yeah, you got the Knight of Fire. Knight of Wands here. The Queen of Water. Ooh. You got a lot of passion. You got a lot of drive. You got lots of nurture, care, energy. You got a lot of support surrounding you. Look, Queen of Water, Queen of Earth. As I'm talking about support, you are supported. You are supported. Things may feel like they're being shaken up right now, but it's because you need to take lead, take action. Maybe you've been at a stagnant point where you haven't been wanting to do much, but there's an energy here of you really tapping into your true divine self, okay? There's a need for you to really tap into your core, all right? Tap into your creative energy. Do what you love. And I feel like when you do what you love, look at that, the Queen of Wands. All the queens are coming out. All the queens are coming out. I just got to text you if we can wait an hour. Just got home from him. Yeah. I'm going to be doing this for probably another hour or two. I feel like you're hitting a point in your life of revelation here. Okay, you're starting to finally see things for what they are. All right. I feel like fresh and new ideas are coming. You're no longer making excuses for yourself. You're really allowing your divine self to tap into this energy. All right. Don't allow things from your past to shatter the possibilities of your future. All right. Because I feel like a lot of you've dreamt of this moment. A lot of you have been talking about this for a very long time. And now that it's here, it's like now you're not plunging for the opportunities. You're scared. You're scared. Nah, let loose, beloved. Let loose. Let the opportunities flow as they need to. Doors will be opening, okay? Doors will be opening for you. Children can be impacting right now your current situation. All right, there could be certain things going on with children here. We have soulmate. We have soulmate for some of you in the month of March. You could be embracing a new soulmate energy. And then we have, this could be the one. So I feel like March is going to bring in lots of change. And it's funny because I'm looking over at this deck and it says change. There's lots of change here. And it's all for the good. Love this. Love this. If you guys are here and you haven't sent your heart me, make sure you guys join the team and send your heart me, okay? Hey, what's up, Danica? Spirit, higher self for Leo. What is this higher self message for Leo? Yeah, self-study. I feel like for a lot of you, this came out in the reverse, but this was also in, I can't remember who's reading. I feel like it was Gemini or Cancer. Some of you guys could be dealing with some of those signs. But knowing yourself will allow you to make better decision choices, okay? It says who are you? It may sound like an abrupt question, but it's one you should be asking yourself every day. When we don't ask ourselves who we are, we take on versions of ourselves that other people sized us for. In truth, you are not your personality. That is a temporary and ever-changing facade you use to interact with the outside world. This is the time to go deeper into the very nature of the self. This self is beyond the person. I lost my spot. Okay, this self is the infinite soul, one that exists across experiences, bodies, personalities, and even lifetimes. Regain touch with this deep-seated self by doing things that make you forget who you are. Meditate, dance, chant, mantras, spend time immersed in nature, move past the mind. You will notice your personality quickly shifts and anchors into your truth when you've reunited with your soul. See what I mean? See what I mean, y'all? Time to tap into self. Leo could be dealing with a Cancer. I don't know why I said that, but let's see. Look, take action. Take action, all right? Let's not procrastinate, all right? Whatever projects you have, it's time to put them into play. All right? Look, business. All right? Business as usual. All right, it's time for you to really step into that energy and embrace it. Let's not hold ourselves back from our truth, from our purpose. All right, Leo, step into your purpose. Step into your feminine energy, because all I see is feminines here. I see the knight and the queen. All right, knight and the queen. You ain't nothing to be played with. You ain't nothing to be played with, Leo. You are who you are, and that's that. All right. We're going to tap into Virgo. I'm not even going to hold you. I kind of want to take a short recess before I get into the next 6. Should I break it apart? Should I break it apart? Should I go ahead and do the other 6 from Virgo to Pisces on another video. Because we're at an hour. Or unless I put you on hold so I could take like a bathroom break before I get into other zodiacs. Or should I just come back? Y'all, let me know in the chat. In the meantime, I'm going to write down these timestamps. Ooh. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Anybody? All right, Pisces, Aries, 14, Taurus, 26, Gemini, 37, Cancer, 49, Leo, 60. Actually, oop. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do the remaining on another live. I'm going to post those. So, let's see. Virgo to Aquarius. Second video. We're going to break it up. So, we're going to do Pisces to Leo. All right, you guys, I'll be back. I'm going to take a bathroom break. And then I will be back to, there we go, to finish out the rest of the zodiacs, okay?